Hey guys, are watching Volgor's videos. This is a quick little response on the topic The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the 3DS. There's a review on screwattack's website, and about a week ago the main, I don't want to say, I guess the leader, he's the guy that started screwattack, Stuttering Craig. He did a review on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and basically he said the game was it was good. There was nothing really wrong with it. There's a few little things they had to get used to because it was on a portable, you know, the controls were different. But mostly what he said was it was good, but in the end he said, why would you buy the game you already have to be portable on when the battery life isn't even long enough to play the game? Because the battery life on the 3DS is 2.5 hours, and you sit and you play that game, you know, on like a road trip, your battery's going to die before you make much progress. Now that might be true, but still, get a car charger, you know, or get a backup battery or something. You know, that's a problem with the 3DS. That's not a problem with the Zelda game, you know. And in the end, after he said the game was decent, you know, there's no problems with the game itself, no major problems, no major hiccups, you know, no major, you know, like invisible walls or anything like that. He gave the game an F it. Okay, in case you don't know, on screwattack's website, they don't really review every game, but every so often, or every week, they review a game or two. They don't have a 5 scale or even a 10-point review scale like most review sites. They only have a 3 scale. There's F it, rent it, or buy it. And I don't really like this scale because, you know, if you say, okay, buy it, then how good is this buy it? You know, is it really that great of a game? Okay, or rent it. Well, really, well, how good is this rental? Is it casual? Okay, you know, nothing much to do, let's rent it. Or is it, well, I don't really want to blow that much money, let's just rent it. Or with F it. Okay, I guess most games that are F it, they just suck. Or does it just barely suck, or is it just suck enough to not want to buy it? I don't know. 3-point scale is just too slim in my opinion. I like at least a 5-point scale that week, you know. It sucks hardcore. It sucks, but there's some redeeming qualities like Shaq Fu, you know, it's just fun enough to have. It's just quirky, you know, there's a few good things about it. 3 points, or, you know, a 3-star is like, it's good but not great. There might be some problems with it, or some technical hiccups. And then like a 4 is, it's good, just might not be no multiplayer, or if it has multiplayer, the multiplayer sucks, or, you know, something like that. And then 5 stars, everything's perfect, there's no hiccups, there's no frame rate issues, you know, it's good bang for the buck. You know, 5-point scale. There's nothing wrong with the 5-point scale. 10-point scale I prefer more, because then it's even more in depth. But, you know, I'm not going to get more into it. So he said F it, and then they had a clip of the week making fun of his review. But then at the end it says Craig still stands by his review. I'm like, well then, why did you make this review responding to it if you stand behind his opinion? That's not very professional. And then so today they make a review. Another correspondent from the website, Professional Jared is what they call him, and he likes Zelda a bit more, and he reviewed the game and said it was a buy it. Basically saying the game was good, there's a few little things to get used to, but you can get used to them, and it's not that difficult, and the game was good, and buy it. You know, if you like the original, you'll like the remake. That's basically what I said. And if I didn't say already, when you beat the game, you get Master's Quest. I don't know why I'm holding this up. This is not a Master's Quest on it, but that's basically what I'm saying. If you like the game, if you like Ocarina of Time, then why wouldn't you like it on the go? You know, just because you put the game on a portable system doesn't automatically make it suck. It doesn't. You know, it might make it seem not as fun on certain games, like if you put I don't know, Resistance, or if you like on a PSP, like every other game was a port or something, it might not seem as fun after a while. But if it's a game, if it's not so often, it's a game 20 years ago, that's different, in my opinion, or 15 years ago. But that's not something with the game. It's more of a system with the thing with the console. But my main problem is all the people on the site agreeing with Craig, saying they think it should be an effort. Why? Just because it's a port from a console to a handheld, that automatically makes an effort. And sure, if you don't like Ocarina of Time, that's your opinion. That's fine. But that shouldn't be the opinion from. That shouldn't be on a review from a professional website. You know, if the game's good, they need to say it's good, or how good it is, or how whatever good. If everybody knows the game is good and they say it's crap, they're gonna question. No, it's not, because everybody likes it. Why would you say it's crap? You know what I'm saying? Hope you do. I'd like to see your opinion on this. Like, you know, have you ever went to a review site, or, you know, read a review and went to some site and you knew from every other source said it was good, but this one place said it sucked? Yeah. I don't understand why people would say an F it when it's a good game. I don't understand.